Good snag there, Jerry, is it? Oh, 5 out of 10.
Just a reminder, everybody, before we start, if you haven't already grabbed one, please get a song pack from the table at the back. Ross is just putting some there, some extras. So if you haven't already got one, grab yourselves a song pack. We'll be starting shortly. Where's the music coming from? Oh, Ross is Good evening, Ukes and more. We begin tonight by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land where we meet, the Wadawurrung people, and we pay respect to their elders, past, present and emerging. I've got 3 words to say to you all. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! That was amazing. That's the best one I think we've ever done. Welcome to what's going to be an absolutely fabulous night. Before we start doing the first song, I want a huge round of applause for our sausage guys, please. They did Thank you so much. No, Jerry, you're not allowed to fuck yourself.
So that's Jerry, Neville and Dave. Well done,
Thank you so much, guys. Great job.
And I gave them a bit of help. I was always giving advice.
They were better sausages than bunnies, I'm just saying. Okay, we're going to start off with a new song, but one that you all know. There is a slight lyric change in that song. It's, of course, our national anthem, Advance Australia Fair. And you'll see there in the second line, for we are one and free. So it used to be young, but now it is one, and it has officially been changed. Because we are not a young country. We are an ancient land. So I'm going to count to 4 and then do 1 strum and then we'll start. We're going to do a fairly slow version and then we're going to go into our next song, which is Leaps and Bounds, Paul Kelly. which is Book 1, Song 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Australians all let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth of joy. Our home is good by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. With history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair. Leaps and bounds. Book 1, Song 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. High on the hill, looking over the bridge to the MCG. And way up on high, the clock on the silo says 11 degrees. I remember I'm breathing today, the month of May, over burning leaves. I'm not hearing a sound, my feet don't even touch the ground. I remember I go in leaps and bounds. I go in leaps and bounds. Down past the river and across the playing fields. The fields are empty, only for the burning leaves. I remember I go in leaps and bounds. I go in leaps and bounds. I'm high on the hill, looking over the bridge to the MCG. Stumbling around, my feet don't even touch the ground. I remember I go in leaps and bounds. I go in leaps and bounds. I go in leaps and bounds. I remember everything. Give yourselves a clap.
How good was that? Oh.
How good was that? How good was that bass? Oh, I love it. All right, now we've got a new song coming up, and this is a little medley. Okay, so thanks to Keith for some of those great old Aussie suggestions, and we put together a little medley. Now, the medley is going to be a little bit tricky to transition from song to song because there's slightly different tempos, but just follow us and we'll all blunder our way through and we'll have fun. By the way, speaking of having fun, have a look at the effort everyone has gone to with those fabulous outfits. I can see some Dame Edna Everidges. I can see some koalas.
Look at me.
I can see Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife, this is a knife.
And there's the actual crocodile.
And there's the actual crocodile, so look, he's really done well to wrestle that and come tonight with that.
And
We've even got a fire down the front here with some marshmallows and a billy and some Tim Tams. Unbelievable detail.
I'm looking for a marshmallow later.
I wouldn't eat them if I were you, Ross.
Hey Vicky, I can also see some happy little Vegemites.
I can see a couple of happy little Vegemites. They're bright as bright can be, Judy.
They are.
And look, wouldn't you think that people would leave politics alone tonight? I can see someone out in the audience with a Kevin 07 t-shirt.
What?
Can you believe that?
How did Kevin 07 go? Did he win? Did he win?
I've got bad news for him later.
And I tell you what, a few rows back, I love a man with a beautiful mullet. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a guy who used to play for Sydney.
Yeah, Warwick Kappa
Warwick
over
Kappa.
there. Yeah, Warwick Kappa's here. How good's that? Pity he didn't play for Geelong. All right, so this is my song because here's my swag. I'm Matilda, waltzing Matilda. And here's my jolly jumper. Thank you, Rhonda, for my jumper. And I do have a beard, but it gets a little bit hot.
Put the beard
sweaty.
on. Put the beard on.
It's too hot and
Because I
sweaty.
thought you were coming as Ned Kelly when you had that beard on.
I know a few people thought I was Ned Kelly. It doesn't matter, I'm androgynous, I don't mind. I can be either. All right, so let's just have a go. When we transition, I'll change the beat, if you like, ready for the next song. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Sing
What's that, Vicky?
I think it's time for a really excellent, good quality Aussie dad joke. What do you reckon?
Oh, so you want me to do one, do you?
No.
No, not me? Okay.
Don't cut my grass, please.
Don't even have a lawnmower, so...
So, Dave,
yes.
why did the wombat cross the road?
Not sure about that one. Why did the wombat cross the road?
To see his flatmate.
Apologies for any wombat lovers out there.
Sorry, a bit of roadkill. Sorry. So you know what? I think we might have time for a prize. So Dave, put your thinking cap on. Oh, you've already got it on. Okay.
Yep.
Can you think?
Just a bit of conferring between the...
So can you think of a number
Yep, I can.
between 1 and 20?
20, okay. 15.
15. Put your hands up who's got 15.
There you go.
Okay, so guys,
Everyone's a winner.
Stay there, we're going to have a prize lady that's going to come round. Let's give it up for Helen. Helen's going to pass the prizes out. Well done, Bev.
Controversial choice.
Oh, she's got the koala.
You got the Slim Dusty pack.
Well done.
Are there free Slim Dusty tickets in there?
There might be.
50 of his albums in there.
Now, I might throw to our happy little Vegemite right down the end. How are you going, Darren?
I'm very happy.
Are you going to say hi to the people in YouTube land?
Happy. Hi, YouTube land. Okay, let's jump into our next song, Way Out West. Now, this song was originally done by the Dingoes. Now, how Aussie is a band name? The Dingoes. Like, it's almost as Aussie as the Wombats, but the Wombats aren't Aussie. Sorry. But the Dingoes, we're going to claim the Dingoes. And it first came out in the mid-70s, I think, early to mid-70s, and it was a bit of a hit, but it was quite a few years later that it became a hit again, and most of us would know the Blundell Rain version of this song. So, which version are we doing, Vicky?
We do the
new one,
James
the new
Blundell one, I
Blundell
think, yeah. Yep.
Rain, yeah.
A little bit of a combo.
All right. One, two, three, four.
Way out west, where the rain don't fall, got a job with the company drilling for oil.
Something like that.
That was pretty good.
Sorry, Judy.
That was within one strum, I reckon.
Oh dear.
We can edit that out later, I think.
You know, before we go on to the next song, I wanted to wish our lovely Jackie a happy birthday. So let's give Jackie our birthday girl a big clap. You know what, Jackie? I really think it's extremely special that you've chosen to spend your birthday with all your beautiful Ukes and more friends. So happy birthday, darling. We're really glad. There might even be a cake. I did see Neil bring one in. You never know. We might just be able to get a big... Has anyone got a... that's not a knife, that's a knife? Yeah, we'll be able to use that. Okay. I'd like to say hello to Rob. He can't be with us tonight, buddy. Hope you're feeling better soon. We miss you. So hi from YouTube land. And maybe also Maxie might be watching with her beautiful little Jack Russell on her lap. Hi, Maxie. And hello to Julie and Angelo. Hi, if you're watching out in YouTube land. All right, so our next song is a newie as well. I'm going to play a really, really difficult instrument for this one. I'm just going to get it out and tune it.
And I want everyone to try to make Vicky laugh when she plays it.
I'll
It's going to be
just
even
tune it
more
up.
funny.
Yep, it's in tune.
Yeah, okay.
Now I might have to get someone else to count this in because I'll be busy. It's Down Under.
All right. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Traveling in a fried out combi on a hippie trail that full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from a land down under? Feeling glow and then thunder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. I am bred from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? He just smiled and gave me a veg-rice sandwich. And he said, I come from a land down under. We're clothed and made under. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Lying in Bombay with a slack door and not much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, I come from the land down under. Where women glow and men wonder. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover.
That's some fine kazoo playing right there, Vicky.
I'm sorry, I can't feel my lips. That sounded amazing. You guys are doing so well. We've never played these songs. You know what, Ross? They've done us proud.
They have done
They
us
really
proud,
have.
and that's a good segue into the next song. We've done us proud is, you know, I always like to keep this song in context. It mainly focuses on the last 200 years of our development in Australia, but we all know that, our history is much deeper and richer than that. So this is a great song for celebrating the last 200 years, but it's also one that we have as a number of songs that we celebrate Australia with. So we've done us proud. I'm going to give a count of 4. We'll do 1 strum and then kick off into the singing. It's book 3, song 28, if there's anyone at home following along in their regular books. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done us proud to come this far, down through the years to where we are, side by side, hand in hand, we lived and died for this great land. We've done us proud. I sailed the sea in search of freedom. I tilled the soil for seeds to grow. I built the fences to hold the cattle. I lined the earth in search of gold. I sheared the sheep of golden fleeces. I formed the union to win fair pay. I built a railroad to cross the country. I fought a war for my country's sake. We've done us proud to come this far, down through the years to where we are, side by side, hand in hand. We've lived and died for this great land. We've done us proud. I kept a home and raised a family. I taught your children as if my own. I painted pictures to show the beauty. I wrote the stories to keep the flame. We've done us proud to come this far, down through the years to where we are, side by side, hand in hand. We've lived and died for this great land. We've done us proud. We've done us proud. I worked the factory to come this far. I worked the land 200 years. I built the house to where we are. I paid the rent side by side. I drive the highway hand in hand. I right the road. We lived and died. I reach the glory for this great land. I sing the song. We've done us proud to come this far. 200 years. 200 years to where we are. To where we are. Side by side. Side by side. Hand in hand. Hand in hand. We lived and died. We lived and died for this great land. For this great land. We've done us proud. Hey, what a rousing song that was, hey?
Wow.
And if you put it in context of the song we've got later on, Solid Rock, it really talks about our history, doesn't it?
as you're also known as our little Aussie Vegemite. Being a teacher, you might know the answer to this. When is a bear not a bear?
I don't know, Vicky. When is a bear not a bear?
When he doesn't have the right qualification.
Don't laugh at that, that's not funny.
Well, the koala in the room
encourage
thought
him.
it was. Mind you,
Well said.
just be very careful with that koala. She hasn't done her nails for quite a few years. You might get scratched. She's got very large claws. Well, Darren, could you please think of a number between 20 and 35? Hang on, he's a maths teacher. Give him time.
Quiet, everyone.
Didn't you get up to that high number?
32.
32. Who? Oh, the sausage man! Woo!
The great Timmy Watson's number.
Sausage man. Let's give it up for Jared.
He's gone for the platypus.
Thanks for cooking.
Now,
Nice work,
I went
Jerry.
out to check on the guys doing the barbecue earlier, and Jerry just kept saying that 32 over and over and over again. Now I know why. It worked.
Wasn't wasted, was it?
Nice work.
Now I'm going to give you a little clue for this next song. I hope you've got your tickets in your pockets because it's time for a train ride. Let's get on the Puffing Billy and go for a Morningtown ride, which is one of our new songs.
I was kind of hoping that'd be the Indian Pacific, like my cat.
I thought it was Folsom Prison Blues.
You've been on the Indian Pacific, haven't you?
Yeah.
I've been on the Overlander, but I haven't. And my parents went on the Garn, and they said it was absolutely fabulous.
It's very good.
All right. So at the start there with this one, we've got a couple of little things just to point out. So with the introduction, it's basically like the ending. All bound for Morningtown, many miles away. And it's 4 strums on the C, and then 2 on the G, 2 on the E minor, 4 on the D7, and then 2 each on the G and D. Follow us and think about how the song goes in your head, and you'll be right. Is that as clear as mud in a beer bottle? Okay. My job is done. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rock and rollin', riding out
Beautiful. Give yourselves a clap. And I say, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, they're getting better.
It's getting louder. We're going to move right along now, Under the Milky Way. It was a great church song. One of my faves, as I keep.
What? You mean you went to church to sing it?
It was hymn number 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Ross, did you know we're doing an alternate version of this song tonight? We're doing the version that's got the word searching in it.
What? Really?
Mm,
How did that happen?
that's right.
Mate Maker, here's my advice to you. You just sing the right word.
All right, okay. Shall do. All right, Under the Milky Way. Let's go. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sometimes this place gets kind of empty. Sound of the breath fades with the light.
spectacular.
Crowd are going wild again.
How
Vicky.
good are they?
Going wild. They're good.
The crowds are going wild. Now, this is one of my favourite artists. I really love John Williamson. Although I've got a rather horrible little story to tell. One of my sons, when he was at kinder, he loved the John Williamson album. And apologies to your granddaughter that I'm telling this story. No, it's not too bad. Anyway, he said he wanted to take his favourite CD along to kinder so they could listen to it. And he picked out John Williamson. I thought, oh, you know, Old Man Emu, True Blue, some fantastic songs on there. So I said, yes, by all means, take it. Well, one of the songs on the tape that he loved was called Bill the Cat. And one of the lines in it is that Bill actually ate the budgie, and so he left his balls with the family vet. And when they played it, I was there, and I quickly ran across the room to try and push pause, and I was a little bit late. So the poor kinder teacher had all these kids singing, and he left his balls with the family vet.
That's a beautiful thing.
So good on you, John Williamson. You scarred a lot of children into one.
Set you well and truly up, didn't you?
But it is a good song. Look it up. Bill the Cat. Okay, so let's get into a little bit of True Blue. Now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then we're going to sing Hey True Blue.
So we're not doing that intro, are we?
Sorry?
We're not doing the first two lines.
That's right, we're not doing the first two lines, so ignore those A minor and Gs.
Looks a bit like Down Under, Vicky.
It does look a bit like
Could
Down
be a bit
Under.
of copy and paste problems there.
Oh, good help is hard to get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Hey, true blue. Don't say you're gone. Say you've knocked off a horse and so, and you'll be that later on. Hey, true blue. Hey, true blue. Straight. It was a bit tricky there with a couple of bits, so well done. Do you know what? I feel, Judy, it's time for a sick dad Aussie joke. What do you reckon?
Whoa!
Okay. I'm up for it.
Judy, I was watching an Aussie cooking show the other day.
Are you?
Yeah, and the audience cheered when the chef made meringue. Now, I was really surprised because usually Aussies boo meringue. Oh, that was a 9 out of 10 on the groan, Peter, wasn't it? I'm pleased. I'm pleased.
Well, I'd just like to say, Vicky, that was the biggest disappointment.
Now, Judy, I know you've got a maths teacher standing next to you, so he can help you if you need.
I'll just turn my back on him.
But could you please think of a number, and I promise you we won't sing your least favourite song. Could you think of a number between 35 and 50, please?
How about an even 40?
Yay!
Robert! Good
Robert,
work,
well
Robert.
done. Thank you, Helen.
I don't know about this guy down here.
I'd keep away from it.
He's sleeping at the
Helen's
moment.
a bit worried she's going to be bitten by the crocodile. Thank you. Well done, Robert. Oh, there's only one lonely little prize left. Wonder who will win it.
Hey, look, this next song, The Biggest Disappointment, it's probably appropriate that I introduce it. But you know what? I'm a big Slim fan. I can see Slim out there in the audience with his signed hat and everything. But you know, poor old Slim, he wanted to become a singer. He was working on the farm as a teenager, and his dad really encouraged him, and that was fantastic. But then, unfortunately, just as he was almost starting to get some traction, his dad passed away, and there was a certain view that he should therefore take over the farm. And but he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Music was in his blood, and he had to go on off to Sydney, and the rest we know as history. But years later, his wife Joy McKean wrote this next song to talk about the struggle that he was having at that time, because of course he wanted to do the right thing, but he also had to follow his passion. The Biggest Disappointment. So we're going to do, I'm not too sure of the introduction here. Let's just do a measure of G, followed by a measure of C, followed by a measure of G, followed by a measure of C, and then we're into it. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Had my future wrapped up in a parcel, and no one even thought of asking me. The day I turned 15, I caught the mail train to find what else might be in life for me. I rode on trucks and trains and lived on nothing. Served me right for wanting to be free. Oh, well, that's the way society looked at it, but it didn't seem to be that way to me. And the biggest disappointment in the family was me, the only twisted branch upon a good old family tree. I just couldn't be the person they expected me to be, and the biggest disappointment in the world was me. G, C, that person out in YouTube land having a sip of their Milo as they sing.
I wonder if the people in YouTube land can hear how well we do. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oh, we're going to knock the speakers out of there.
I hope we don't get a strike in YouTube.
We might, you know, for being too talented.
Too loud.
Too talented.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Okay, so the next one's a newie. Home among the gum trees. By the way, how fabulous are the pictures here? Ross has done a fabulous job. That's the house that he and Helen are going to build, aren't you, Helen, when you retire? Helen's going to have the top floor and Ross will
I want to see that house on a bushfire day.
So we've got a couple of little tricky things in here. It says drum. So you can use your ukuleles to drum, and I'll explain to you. Now when you do the intro there, it's 2 strums on each chord. So like that, we do that twice. Now when you get to the line and it says, I tell them right away, 2, 3, 4, stop, give me a home among them. Does that make sense? Now you'll also see the Z chord. If we've got any beginners here, yes, we're using the Z chord, we love the Z chord, which is just very lightly hold your fingers across all the strings and go. So it's a little bit of percussion.
Isn't it supposed to be Z minor in that song?
Z minor.
Good point, Macca.
Good
It sounded a
point.
bit weird being a Z major.
Z. Now at the very end, we slow down for an old rocking chair. We'll lift the roof off. Now, when you get to the woolies on the corner, which is the second column, you'll see where the kookaburras call. Now, I am expecting in the room, okay? I'm expecting big things.
What
from
was
you.
that?
Actually, I don't think Bill the cat swallowed the budgie. I think it was me.
Right.
So, I'm going to go like this, and I want the whole room to explode with kookaburra calls, all right?
Actually, Vicky, do you know your kookaburra sound just then?
Sounds like a chalk.
It sounded like a kookaburra that's been hit on the road and is crossing the road
I think it was
to meet with the wombat.
I think it was the wombat's mate.
Surely.
I think you're right. Sorry, Judy, about your ears there. Okay, well, let's give it a go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Been around the world a couple of times, or maybe more. I've seen the sights, I've had delights on every margin shore. Come with my mates or ask me the place that I adore. I tell them right away. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2 and a kangaroo, a clothesline at the back, veranda at the front, and an old rocking chair. You can see me in the kitchen, cooking up a roast, or Vegemite on toast, just you and me and a cup of tea. And later on we'll settle down, go out on the porch, and watch the possums play. Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2 and a kangaroo, a clothesline at the back, veranda at the front, and an old rocking chair. Here we go. There's the boys are like no water, and our buddies down the street. A brand new place they've opened where they regularly eat. I'll trade them all tomorrow, my little bush retreat, near the kookaburras roar. My God, can I hear that again? Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees. A sheep or 2 and a kangaroo, a clothesline out the back, veranda out the front,
God, some of those kookaburras were pretty good.
I thought there were a few galahs there too.
And there was the odd sheep I heard at one stage.
So next song we're going to do is Solid Rock. I mean, this is, we've done this a lot in our books, but I just thought I'd give you a little bit of info on the song. It was written by Shane Howard, and who was inspired to write the song because of a 10-day camping trip at Uluru, and it was performed by the Australian rock band Goanna. So the song deals with issues of land rights for the Indigenous Australians and was released in September 1982. At the 1982 Countdown Music and Video Awards, it won the Best Debut Single. And talking about great videos of Solid Rock, there's a really fantastic video by a cover band on the Ukes and More website. What? Yeah.
Ukes and More.
Yeah. And it was you guys. Remember, we were all out there on that concrete area, and we had the drones and we were miming the song, and it was a really great effort. And that video is still on our website, so you can check it out. And I'll do an Ian here. Give it a thumbs up.
Thought you will.
And so the Solid Rock has a little riff there. So if anybody would like to have a little go with me with the riff, please do. Okay. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Before they life. Someone lied. We're standing on solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time. The winds of change are blowing down the line. Solid rock, standing on sacred ground, living on borrowed time. The winds of change are blowing down the line.
Well done, everybody. Hey, Ian, how are you going over there? I can hardly see you. Ian, I've got a fabulous last joke for you. I'll just have to look this one up because it's a bit longer than my other excellent jokes. Okay. A guy from Texas came to Australia to visit his friend. The Australian shows his Texan friend his herd of cattle. The Texan just scoffed and said, "Our cows are twice that size back home." A little bit later, the Australian shows his friend his flock of sheep out in the field. Again, the Texan tells him, "Our sheep back home, they're twice as large as you Aussies." Then suddenly, a kangaroo hopped out of nowhere. The guy from Texas took a picture of it and said, "What the hell is that?" The Australian at this point was pretty annoyed. He looked over and he says, "What's wrong, mate? Haven't you ever seen a grasshopper before?" Now, Ian, can you think of a number between 50 and 70, please?
How about 68?
68? Who has number 68?
May still be on the table.
Mike, now, if we haven't got a winner, we'll pick a different number.
Ian might have to draw and redraw that one.
Yeah, do another number between 50 and maybe a lower number between 50 and 70.
52.
52. Who has
We
got
have a
50?
winner.
Yay! Jan! Let's give it up for Jan.
Everyone's
Are you sure you weren't just being considerate, Jan, because then Helen doesn't have to walk as far?
Yeah, it's been good. Thank you.
Well, it's funny, it's quite serendipitous, isn't it, Ross, that
It
Jan
is,
got that
it is,
prize,
yeah.
because the next song is one that Jan actually suggested to us, and it's fabulous. So over to you, Ross.
Okay, hey, this is a Lee Kernaghan song. I first heard of this song back in the 80s because I was watching touring cars on TV. And Lee Kernaghan recorded a special version called The Boys from Bathurst. And the film clip used to have all the magic moments of Peter Brock and Dick Johnson and all those guys. If you Google or YouTube Boys from Bathurst, you'll find some really good, exciting action from that great era of Australian motor racing where you had the likes of Brock, Dick Johnson, Alan Moffat and all those guys. But anyway, the song is actually not about car racing. It's about a group of guys out who work pretty hard and then they party pretty hard on a Saturday night. But now look, there's one, you know, that guy who typed these up, seriously. I'm going to have to have a good talk to him. In the introduction, do you see how there's basically 8 measures of C? And there's a heart in there. And we've got to get this right. That heart comes in on the 4th beat of the 4th measure. So we'll be going C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, ha! We got to do that as louder than those galahs before.
Kookaburras.
Kookaburras, right. And the ending, let's just win the ending. I reckon we'll do it the way it's meant to be. Here we go. Boys from the bush. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect ending again.
How was that, Jan? That's pretty good. Is that a 2 thumbs up?
I tell you what, that was pretty good for a song like that that you guys have never played before. Really good. So give us a round of applause for yourselves. Fantastic effort. It sounded great.
I think they're nailing everything, to be honest.
I even heard some accents out there, you know, with the boys from the bush and we're back in town. You know, oh, it was great. Well done.
They're getting ready for supper. Okay, I am Australian.
Oh, yeah.
We're all Australian, aren't we? Well, is there anyone here who's not an Australian citizen? Well, yeah, so welcome.
Yeah.
Are we a welcoming country?
Yeah, welcome.
So we're going to make sure that we spoil you tonight because we love people to come and enjoy our beautiful country and our beautiful friendship. And I think that's what Ukes and More is all about, isn't it? That we all get together and it doesn't matter where we come from, what our background is, what our age is, whether we're young, whether we're middle-aged, or whether we're getting a little bit more than middle-aged, we all have a fantastic time. So let's do one of our favourites, which is book.
Book
Can
one,
someone
number
help
4.
me? Thank you. I am Australian. 1, 2, 3, 4. little announcements, and then we'll be on to our last song, and then supper. That fell down. So firstly, I'd like to thank every single one of you. You've come out on a bitterly cold winter night. We've got a full house. We've got a full house with people that have gone to such a great effort to embrace and enjoy our theme of Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. So give yourselves a huge clap. Thank you all very, very much. Hey, there'll be no violence, please. Come on.
Oh, I thought you said slap. Not clap, slap.
I'd also like to thank everyone up on the stage here, our little Vegemite girl, our big, beautiful green and gold girl, Judy, our little Aussie digger up the back here, Ian, our mighty flag man, Ross, our beautiful bass boy, Malcolm. Now, we've got a couple of little announcements just for next term. So obviously and sadly, we're going to have a couple of weeks off to rest our fingers because they're probably all bleeding after tonight if we worked you hard tonight. So we'll be back on the 23rd of the 7th. This term, we're going to be doing beginners just a little bit earlier. So with week 2, which is the 30th of the 7th, that's going to be the very first beginners class. If you have a friend, a neighbour, a relative, a grandchild, anyone that would like to learn the uke, please let them know. They'll have a great time, and I'm sure that once they've done the beginners class, they'll want to join us and embrace our wonderful family that is Ukes and more. I also just quietly, before we have our last song and supper, I want to give a special thank you to Ross. So Ross helped me no end putting this night together. The amount of revisions we did on songs and the amount of emails was crazy. We have very supportive partners because Philip's like, Ross has emailed again. Yep, there's an email from Ross. Yep, your phone just went ping. Okay, thank you. But we had to judge some of the songs. We hope that you've enjoyed the program we've put together. So Ross, this is just a little thank you to you.
And really, the brains of the outfit tonight is Vicky. Big round of applause for Vicky.
I'd just like to also take the opportunity to thank the work that Ross and Vicky have done, from overhead slides to choosing the songs to the arrangements of the song to herding the band like a group of cats to rehearse. But thank you guys, you've done an enormous amount of work and it's been a fantastic night, and thank you so much for your efforts. Thank you very much, Vicky and Ross.
So, we all call Australia home, don't we guys? We love living here, we love our friendship. I think that's the big thing about Aussies. Wherever you go, they're always friendly, aren't they? If we go to a camping ground, if you pull out your ukulele and sit by a fire, it's like moths to a flame, isn't it? Everyone will gather around and sing a few songs. Or you might just be walking down the street with your dog, someone comes along, g'day, how you going? Beautiful day. Everyone's usually friendly and embracing, and I love that about our group here. Everyone is so welcoming when we get new members, so let's continue that tonight. If you see a face that you may not recognise, go up and say hi, introduce yourself, and make a cuppa and have some supper with them. So we're going to do I Still Call Australia Home for our last song. It's in 3/4 time. We're going to do 2 bars of C before we start. We're going to do a nice cruisy version. And my last 3 words for tonight are Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oh, they're so good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.